praying, oh God, please get the car out of this pit. Please God, get the car out of this pit. It's not going to work. You should get some people and push the car out. So praying is okay, but wherever you have to work, you have to work. So it is for us to cultivate this attitude, because we are more involved in action and we have expectation too. So I am the one who should set my mind right, that I am not unnecessarily disturbed by the result of the action. I have to move forward. That's what Amma is showing us through her life. And that's why she is giving us opportunity to do seva, not to exploit us. We are all able to have right attitude when we perform seva for Amma. We don't expect Amma to give a special darshan. No. I am happy to serve Amma. So we are able to have that attitude. So that potential is there in us. To cultivate this attitude, the strength is potentially there in me. I just need to expand this into other actions. So that's a simple thing. So start slowly, your family responsibility. Okay, Amma has given me this family. It is my duty to perform all the discharge. It's my responsibility to discharge all the duties towards my family. I don't expect anything from the family. My duty towards Amma. Finish. So you are not upset. Your wife may not appreciate you, or maybe the husband may not appreciate you. Maybe a little upset. No problem. I have done my duty. So you are able to have peace of mind there. Like this, slowly you can expand. And that's the only way for us to maintain the harmony, the peace within us. So Amma is doing this in spite of performing innumerable number of actions. Compared to our actions, Amma's actions are multifold, in multi-field. So Amma still is able to maintain the right frame of mind. So that's what I have to learn from Amma. And she is helping me to get that attitude by giving us an opportunity to offer our service to Amma. So when I offer my service, there are other benefits also, other indirect benefits. My service to Amma reaches hundreds of people, thousands of people. Because when Amma comes to a city, visits a city, maybe there are 300 volunteers or 400 volunteers at the most. And the hard effort of these 300 or 400 volunteers, because of this effort of these 300 or 400 volunteers, thousands of people are getting Amma's blessings, is it not? Thousands of people are getting Amma's blessings, and their life changes. They feel Amma's grace. So your effort, when it goes through Amma, is multiplied. So many people get the benefit. And their family members, their friends, they all get the benefit. So when it goes through Amma, your effort multiplies. So that becomes a grace for you. Because Amma doesn't take any credit for your effort, and the punyam or merit for your effort also not going to Amma, it's coming to you. So you are able to increase your selflessness, isn't it? And you are able to help 10 people. To that extent, your selfishness diminishes and selflessness increases, because 10 persons getting the benefit of your service, your seva. So that brings you grace, because it purifies your mind. When there is more selfishness, our mind is impure. When there is less selfishness, to that extent my mind becomes pure. So Amma is giving an opportunity to reduce your selfishness by accepting your offer. So it makes your heart or mind pure, and a pure mind attracts grace. And you can reduce your bad karma, because Amma always says, you may have done some bad karma, but By performing good actions, you can reduce the effect of your bad karma. By performing good actions, you can reduce the effect of your bad karma. Amma says a glass of salt water, you cannot drink it, but you go on adding fresh water into the salt water. Afterwards, after some time the salinity in the water goes away, then you can drink. So there is another effect. I am able to cultivate the right attitude. There is another effect. These are all byproducts. Indirect benefits. We don't know. We don't even know about these things. What we know is I am performing action. I am happy to do it. That's all. But look at the result. It reduces my karma. It helps me to qualify myself to receive Amma's grace, to receive God's grace. My selfishness reduces. And sometimes, nowadays, the requirements for Amma's programs are too much. In those days, nothing was needed. I recently happened to see a vintage scene in Amma's Darshan that happened in Santa Fe. It happened in the house of Kathy Smith and Steve Schmidt in 1987. They are in their living room, half of the size, not even up to the stage, just half of the size. It was a living room. And Amma's Devi Baba is taking place in that room. Can you imagine? Amma's Devi Baba, first Devi Baba in Santa Fe took place in their living room. There's nothing. Amma is sitting in a chair like this. She had dressed in the sari and the crown, like you see now, Devi Baba. Nothing is needed. Some table, recitations and vibhuti and water. Not even loudspeaker, not even microphone. Have you looked at Amma's program? There are 3 huge trucks, semi-trucks coming to Amma with full of stuff. And so many arrangements, so many teams. Food team, kitchen team, stage team, and line monitors, bookstore, so many teams. And sometimes, some places the senior volunteers are not there to lead a team. And even if they are there, they are not able to be very active. So sometimes the teams are led by youngsters. And the senior devotees of Amma who are not very, agile, are not able to perform hard work. They are also in the team, but the leader is young fellow. So, and that devotee, being a senior devotee, is in the team of a young person. He has to listen to the young person's instruction. So, usually what happens? Ego. Isn't it? I am senior to you. I met Amma 30 years back. You came to see Amma only last year. How can you tell me to do these things? So, ego problem is there. But here, no. I want Amma's program to be successful. So, whatever he says, I listen. So, the ego is reducing, is it not? Have you ever thought of these things? When you perform Seva to Amma, even if there is some difference of opinion, forget it. Because it's for Amma. So your attitude changes. Your ego diminishes. At least while doing that. Later when you go out, it may come. But if you are aware, you can avoid this attitude slowly. So there are so many benefits. I am sure many of you would not have thought about this so deeply. That's why I am talking about this. How Amma is able to help us, and if you have little awareness, you can make it useful to you 100%. Your attitude, your expectation, and your patience, all this can help you. So it's not just action. If you don't have the right attitude, it's just an action. Just like you do any other action. If you don't have the right attitude, it is just like any other action. But if you have an attitude, this can give you the knowledge, the Atma Jnana. If you are able to have the right attitude, it can give you the enlightenment. But if you don't have the attitude, just an action. So it is up to us to create the right attitude. When Krishna says, Swalpam Abhyasa Dharmasya, he is talking about the Karma Yoga. And Swalpam Abhyasa Dharmasya Trayade Mahadovayat. That's his saying. Even if you are able to practice, Swalpam means little bit of dharma, this dharma, what I am telling you, he is telling Arjuna. Even if you are able to perform, practice this little bit of this dharma, this Karma Yoga, dharma, Trayade Mahadovayat. It will protect you from the greatest fear. What is the greatest fear? It's death, isn't it? Everyone is afraid of death. That's the greatest fear. So it can protect you from the greatest fear, means it can give you enlightenment. That's what Krishna says. There is no need for Krishna to lie. That's what Amma is showing through her life. Krishna also showed it through his life, and Amma is just reinforcing the same truth. So it is only to help us that she is giving all this opportunity. And she is not gaining anything. She is in fact getting out of trouble because she is giving a seva and we are not able to perform well. But she is okay with that. She is ready to undergo any amount of suffering for our sake. Otherwise, after each program, that she should take 1 or 2 days rest, is it not? After each program, she should take at least 2-3 days rest. But immediately after the hour, she drives to the next place. In India, the crowd is 10 times. There also, right after darshan, she jumps into her car or van, drives to the next place. So if Amma is doing it 10 times or 100 times, we will observe it at least one time and learn some lessons. So we are very slow to learn. And we are not that high grade disciples or devotees. In those days, the disciples would go in search of the master. The master will be in the forest, in his hermitage. He would never come out. So the disciples would go looking for a master. Where can I find a master to help me cross over the samsara? But now, the masters are coming in search of the disciples, isn't it? It means the standard has come down. So Amma is coming in search of disciple. Not disciple, he just wants to help us. But if you look at the way, there is no reason for Amma to come do this. So, and the quality of the disciples or devotees are also not great like used to be. Amma talks about three different qualities of the disciples. One is like camphor. You take it near the fire, the camphor will immediately catch fire. And the second type is like a little bit wet wood. Try to light the wood. It takes quite for some time light it, and then it sends a lot of smoke. Doesn't burn well, it sends a lot of smoke. So it's a trouble for the person who is trying to light the wood, firewood. He starts crying because the smoke goes inside his eyes. Very difficult, he cannot see anything. So he is in trouble. The third type of devotee is the banana peel. Can you light a banana peel? The fire will be put out by the banana peel. So 3 types of devotees. You can decide to which category you belong to. You can decide. So means it's a struggle for Amma, isn't it? So one time Amma, during her Tuesday satsang for the ashram residents, she was telling to the ashram residents, not for public, don't take it personally, this is for people like us in ashram. So she was telling, Amma was telling about herself, I am trying to make the rusted iron into gold. Even to make an iron into gold is very difficult. What about converting a rusted iron piece into gold? It's never going to happen. So I am trying to do that with all of you. That's what Amma was saying. I am trying to do that with all of you. But Amma said, I don't mind. I am happy that I am able to do something. So she is never upset. Because she never judges us. She doesn't expect us to be a first grade disciple. No. Like a real mother, isn't it? Even if I am a weak person, even if I don't have any spiritual culture, Amma will still not give up on me. She is so patient, so loving. She will never judge us. That's why we all come to Amma, isn't it? If she is judging us, hey, you are such a bad person, because she knows, she can see through and through our mind. Even if we try to hide something from Amma, Amma knows that. So she never says, hey, you have all these bad qualities, don't come to me. She is willing to help us. So Amma is always willing to help us. It is up to us to what extent we make use of her help. Or whether we make use of her help at all. She is available all the time. We have to make ourselves available. That's what the definition of a disciple is: one who allows himself to be disciplined. He is a disciple, or she is a disciple. One who allows himself or herself to be disciplined by a master, he is a disciple. But Amma does not expect. She just does her job. And whoever is capable of using that opportunity will use it. So once we know, then we will be willing to do it, isn't it? Many times we don't know the subtle principles of all these things. So once you know that, we will be able to use this opportunity. So this is the greatest blessing that we all have. Having Amma with us, who is coming down to our level, like a spoon feeding the baby. So you cannot see a master coming down to our level with so much patience, with so much love. So I would consider this as the greatest blessing. You may have a good job or family or anything, but this is the greatest blessing. More than anything else, this is the greatest blessing because He can give you the wisdom, the ultimate wisdom. And there is no return to this world. After gaining which, there is nothing else to gain. Yet vijnana sarva vijnanam bhavati. After knowing which, there is nothing else to know. That is how the state of wisdom is described by the Upanishad. After gaining which, there is nothing else to gain. Now our situation is not like that. I have a house, I gained a house, I want a bigger house. I have a job, I want a high paying job. So whatever I gain is not making me satisfied. I am aiming for more and more, or higher and higher level. But after knowing this, after gaining this ultimate wisdom, after gaining which, there is nothing else to gain. That is a must state. There is nothing for Amma to gain. So she can always able to give. That's why she is always able to give and give and give. Because there is nothing else for her to gain. So our right attitude in our actions can take us to this level. When your life will become the greatest blessing to the world. Not only to yourself, but the whole world. That's what we can see in Amma's life. So if you analyze this in this way, you can appreciate what a great blessing we all have. If you don't analyze, then you will simply take it for granted. You will take it for granted. And that will be the greatest loss also. If you take it for granted, that will be the greatest loss. So if you are able to be aware of this fact, you will always remember this. This is the greatest blessing a human being can have. So let us pray to Amma to give us the strength to appreciate her blessings, her presence in our life. So we can also achieve, again, the wisdom in which Amma is established. And she is willing to share this wisdom with us. She is willing to bless us with this wisdom. That's why she is spending so much time with us. So may Amma bless us to understand this and reshape our life in the best possible way. Om Namaha. It's okay. I took 15 minutes more than what was allotted to me. I hope it's okay with you. So now we can break for lunch. And then again we'll meet here 3 o'clock. Because immediately if you come here right after your lunch, then you